Hey guys, it's that time again. I have a haul for you, things that I've been buying the last few weeks. I thought I was doing really good, and then you kind of pop everything into a pile and think, okay, maybe I bought a few more things than I'd really thought through. So let's get to it. I only have a couple of books this month. For anyone who watches my channel, you guys know how many books I have, and that lately I'm being a lot more selective with the books that I bring into my collection because A, I don't have the room, and B, I only have one pair of hands and can't possibly colour this lot. And so to stop having to declutter every 5 minutes, I'm really kind of sticking more to just my favourites or those that kind of really jump out of me. So of course Colorya have sent me their new beautiful book, Flower Mandalas. I will be doing a full flip through of this, if not already. If I've done it, I'll pop it in the description box below so you can see that one. And of course I bought the new Hannah Lynn pocket-sized Fierce and Fantasy Faces in line art and grayscale. Now I already had the PDF of this because I couldn't wait, but you guys know me and how I like to work in books. I just like to have that collection and that physical book on my shelf. I don't know what it is, and of course I have the other two small pocket-sized books by her that I love to work in, and indeed I have a Facebook, a colouring group for one of them. So of course, of course, I had to get this one. Had to. So I added this to my collection of pocket-sized books, and because they're quite small, I just find these are something that's a lot more achievable for someone like me, who's a little bit busy and loves to colour but doesn't get all that much time to actually do it. So those are the two books I got. From there, this month, and indeed I think I've moved one of them and need to remember where I've put it. Bear with me, let's grab it. That was me dropping my pencil case. So if you guys watched the Temu haul that I did a few weeks ago, again I'll pop that in the description box below as well if you guys are interested. I have been trying to sort my craft room out because it's gone a little bit crazy, and a part of that is the many pencil sets I have, getting them all into their own cases, because if you're anything like me, if they're not in a case, I don't use them. And I managed to get loads of really cool pencil cases off Temu, and it's really helped. And there were just the last couple of sets left that require bigger cases. Now I have the Brute Funa 520 set of pencils, and I've got it in this massive case, and what that means is I never use them. It's up on top of one of my bookshelves because it's the only place for it that it'll fit, so I never pull them down, never use them, and that's just not acceptable to me. So I decided I wanted to do 2 lots of 250 for my 2 big sets. I also have the Felissimo 500, and I wanted to convert those into a usable pencil case format as well. So Temu did not do that I could find 250 sets because they're, well, massive sets of pencil cases. So I had to invest, and I'm going to say invest because these pencil cases cost more than a lot of pencil sets do. I had to buy some of these from Amazon. So I got 3 different designs, totaling 5 pencil cases altogether. I will explain in a moment. And each one of these holds 250, and I bought the 5th one because I have the Colorya 240, and while I was biting the bullet I just thought, right, we'll do everything will be boxed, sorted on my shelves, so I'm finished. So I've got one set here with my Colorya 240 all nice and pretty in the one pencil case, all sorted so that I can use and work with them to my heart's content. So this is this kind of brown Parisy French design that I got, and I also got this pencil case in. I got 2 of these yellows so that they'll look like a match set because they're going to be a pair. And I got as well 2 of these blues. These are all the Shulana type pencil cases. They're the multi-zipper, because you guys know I like to open all the zips up and just store them like that on my shelves. They've got nice quality zippers with kind of a nice quality fabric case to them. They're pretty sturdy. I'm going to open this one up so you guys can see. They're not cheap, not going to lie, but like I said, two will fit my Brute Funa 520. I'm hoping I can shove a couple in at the end, and then two will hopefully fit my Brute Funa Square as well. So they have the nice single slots, which I prefer. I'm not a fan of the multi-slot cases. I just don't use them. And I will do what I always do and add a little tag from my pack of labels that I have, and be able to use all my pencils. And as crazy as it seems, I do believe that is now almost every set of pencils I own have a case to live in, almost, which brings me to my next item. Let me move all these, which of course I've been after these forever and you just couldn't get them over here. I managed to find them. I'll be honest, I paid a bit more than I would be really willing to pay for these, so they better be good. But I finally managed to get my sticky fingers on the Indra Creative 72 set, and these of course are the limited edition, and as far as I know these are the pastel coloured set of Indra Creative. And I'm not gonna lie, this is mainly an aesthetic issue. I feel I haven't tried these at all yet, but these are probably some of the most beautiful pencils that I've seen. So yeah, I did. Just look at it. I love a black wooden pencil. So I also got these, and I will of course play around with them for a while and then introduce you to them properly. But I managed to finally get the Indra Creative, and while I was at it I did buy the bigger set. They do a 50 set I think, or 48, something like that, but I saw this bigger set and I grabbed it. I'm not sorry. My sorry guys, this month's Felissimo subscription arrived. I've got one more set of these to come. So this was the fun set 041 to 060, and these are like really bright neon type tropical kind of pencils. So that is my next set of 20 Tokyo Sea Felissimo pencils. So that collection is almost complete. One more, guys. That is crazy. That is nearly a 2.5 year subscription. And then from there, yes, I did. If you guys watch my channel at all, you know a little bit back. Oh, now I'm chucking other stuff on the floor. I'm looking for a scalpel. A little bit back, they finally brought the Amazon basic pencils out over here so that I could get hold of them. That is my glass cutting board that I knocked up. See, I'm a menace. Everything has to have a place or bad things happen. So I managed to get hold of them, and I've been using them, and I'm working on a video at the moment to show you my thoughts on them. But before they did start to go up, because they are going up a little bit, not a lot, and they will come back down. They're definitely worth grabbing in a sale. Amazon always chucks their stuff in a sale. But these started at around £12, and I think they're on about 16 at the moment. So while they were still in the £12 range, I managed to get the Amazon basics. And then of course, before I even knew if I really liked them or had used them, I've grabbed myself, this is a backup, one backup of Amazon basic coloured pencils, because you guys know how I feel about budget pencils and using them for the channel. I used up my black Posca pen and was halfway through a page, very annoying. So Amazon Prime strikes again, and very quickly my new black Posca pens have arrived. I like the 1M, the fine tip version, even for backgrounds really. I just find they get in everywhere better. So I grabbed a 2-pack while I was there, because figured I might as well. I also, not really colouring related here, but I bought it and it's for my craft room, so I'll show you guys it anyway. I've been sorting out all my die cut and stamp storage and stencil storage, and buying a lot of different bits and pieces for sorting all that out properly so it's a more usable format. And while I was sorting things out, I like to have like little boxes in my drawers, little rolls, little useful plastic tubs, because they're always good for a multitude of things. And my friend at work, she had, am I going to not drop anything today? She had ordered these for her daughter, so I begged her to send me the link for them, because she got 4 of these small tubs plus another 4 set, which I've definitely chucked one on the floor somewhere around here. Yeah, okay, so you get these little sets of small tubs. Do you get 8 or 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm lying, you get 7 I think. So a set of 4 and a set of 3, and then a set of 3 in this size, and then you get 4 in this size, and then you get 2 in this size, which is like fabulous. So these are about 29.5 by, no, hang on, let's put that in the right place by the base. 28.5 by about 5.5, the largest, down to the smallest being at its base almost 6 by almost 6 centimetres, and I thought for £6.99 that was really good, because let's be honest, organisers are usually, they're not especially cheap, especially nowadays with kind of makeup organisation and craft room organisation being such a thing. You know, they pop these little sets together and you can pay like 20-30 quid for them, and they're a nice thick plastic, and they've got like a rib design on the outside so that they kind of sit a little bit more sturdy on your desk. I always chuck a little bit of blue tack on a corner and actually stick it down into the bottom of my shelves or drawers or whatever. But I just thought for that amount and the nice thick quality, they're really sturdy, they were just perfect for me. And the bigger ones are going in my craft drawers, and these little ones, I really love these for like die cutting, if you're doing gems or embellishments or anything for cards. They're just super useful to pop all your bits and pieces in. You know, even if you're doing little craft projects. I'm a jewellery maker, so these are perfect for dumping a load of little different beads in. And just how funny is it that that's probably the thing that I'm the most excited about out of everything I bought. No, I lie, I got one better thing. And I actually bought 2 packs of these, so I have lots of these little tubs, because as I say, I really like them. And then I've got 2 sets, so I have some more off to one side, and I'm gonna sort out my messy craft drawers so that I can live my best life. And I didn't have to break the bank to do it, which I am super pleased about. I will find the link and I will pop it in the description box below for you guys, because if they're still the same price and they haven't shot up yet, they are kind of a super interesting crafter kind of find. So that is that. I have one more set of items to show you guys. I saved the big one for the end. I did, you're gonna be super like oh, I did a bad thing, guys. So I was looking for something else at the time, if I'm being honest, on Amazon, and they had you know, the big sets of 12 of the distress oxides, and they had 3 sets going for decent prices, and they didn't have many sets left, and they're the cheapest that I've found them, and it's my birthday soon. So this happened, and I got all 3 sets that I could find. Spent a pretty penny on those, but if you guys know, I was slowly collecting distress oxides, and then I sped things up. So this is an absolute dream of a haul. There were 3 colours, no, two colours that I already had, that I've already popped into my box. I'm going to be doing a car boot for the first time in my entire life, so I've popped a fair few craft supplies into a box for that. So things that I just have extra of that I know I'm not going to use, pop to one side. So there are I believe it's either 2 or 3 inks that are on this pile that I've already popped to one side that I already had, but I didn't think that was bad overlap. So I got Dusty Concord, Scattered Straw, Peacock Feathers, Pine Needles, Seedless Preserves, Abandoned Coral, Lucky Clover, Dried Marigold, Spun Sugar, Old Paper, Crushed Olive, Milled Lavender, Antique Linen, Picked Raspberry, Lost Shadow, Black Soot, Shabby Shutters, Ripe Persimmon, Tea Dye, Wild Honey, Mustard Seed, Candied Apple, Mulled Lawn, Chipped Sapphire, Ground Espresso, Frayed Burlap, Twisted Citron, Stormy Sky, Brushed Corduroy, Salty Ocean, Victorian Velvet, Barn Door, Weathered Wood, Pumice Stone, and Rusty Hinge. Yeah. Yes, I did. And I'm very excited. If you guys know, I'm a card maker, and I do have the distress inks. I'm not gonna lie, they're not my favourite, but I bought myself a couple of the distress oxides, and I much prefer this formula for my type of crafting. So I've really been enjoying the few colours I had, and this happened. Don't shout at me, guys. Don't do it. Okay, you can shout at me a little bit. It's probably for the best. What is the new colour of Distress Oxide that's just come out? Because it is a grey, isn't it? I don't think it's the Lost Shadow. Whatever the new colour is, I do want to get that as well. That will happen next month, I'm not going to lie. And then, finally, one last item. Let's pop all of this. We're gonna do that. And that, and that. So many. I need to sit and swatch all these at some point. My swatch book project is coming along beautifully, and I've actually been starting to enjoy it a little bit. I think I've got the swatching book, which I never thought I would. Finally, I've also, Grabie is a company, they have their own website, and they are now available on Amazon. Very exciting. They've sent me products in the past. I've always enjoyed what they've sent to me, and they reached out to me a couple of weeks ago and asked if they could send me their new 100 watercolour set, and well, I mean, who's going to turn down good stuff? So I said yes. There is a video in the description box down below on this product, because obviously I will have unboxed it and tried it. You get a swatch sheet. You get, what's in the box? Some water brushes and a pencil and a sponge. You get 3 water brushes in there, not bad. And then you get this beautiful clip shut case, and when you open it, it has an absolute multitude of colours. I think this is the biggest watercolour palette that I've seen. I've had a 50 set before. I believe that was from them as well, a metallic set that I absolutely love. This one, I do believe it says on their box, this one has 50 regular, 35 metallic colours, which will be these, 5 fluorescent colours, which, well, definitely those two, probably that. Are these supposed to be fluorescents? Not sure. Right, 5 fluorescents. And then also, interesting, 10 macaron colours, which would essentially be a pastel colour, which is also very interesting. So yeah, I haven't tried this yet. In fact, it's the video I'm about to film next. So if you are interested in seeing these in a little bit more detail, especially now you can get them on Amazon, again, I will link that below for you guys, because it will come out before this video, so you'll be able to watch it straight away. I'm really, truly impressed with this case as well. I love when they give you an item that when your watercolours are all done and used up, you can still use the storage as a crafter, small things. So yeah, guys, that is everything. So as I say, I thought I was being really good this month, and then I piled everything together and realised, no, I didn't. But I'm really pleased with the purchases I made, really excited about the items, and like I said, haven't really added books that I'm not going to use to my collection. I've gone with more supplies that are a massive appeal to me, and I'm well aware I don't need more pencils, but well aware that I will still collect almost every pencil set that comes out in the history of man for forever. So yeah, hope you found this interesting, guys. If you've any questions, or you want to see any review or unboxing or product, or you know, anything related to the video that I've opened today, if you want to see it used, pop it in the comments below, or message me on Instagram or email. All my info is down below in the description box. Always happy to hear from you guys. Have an amazing crafty week in whatever craft or hobby that you love, and apart from that, guys, thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up, it really helps my tiny channel to grow, and I will see you in the next one.